30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes.
Is there anybody out there that wants to roll? And is there anybody out there that wants to boogie? Tonight, live from the Apollo, Glasgow.
Well, if you're looking for trouble, I'm the man to see. If you're looking for satisfaction, the satisfaction guaranteed. I'm as cool as a body on ice. Hotter than the rolling dice. Send you to heaven, or take you to hell.
Welcome to Glasgow Apollo Live with Scott and Andy.
Hello, welcome to the sweatbox that is my studio. My God, it's roasting. And you're freezing.
Yeah, I'm freezing in my t-shirt.
Bloody
No,
cold.
I'm not really cold.
No, 22 degrees here today.
21 here, freezing.
It's freezing for you, but hot for me. My God.
Yeah. Now, can I just ask you a question?
You can ask me a question.
You put a
expect
link
an
on
answer.
Facebook
Yeah.
to Restream.
Oh, did I? That wasn't very good, was it?
No,
Oops, did you sort it?
I don't. How can I sort it?
I don't know. Oh, somebody's
there's
got it
Raymond's
working.
in.
There, Raymond's got it
Raymond's
working.
in.
Oh dear, that's a
Okay.
terrible thing to do. So it is too. Yeah. Oh, what a nightmare. Hang on, I know what to do. I think I can fix. I think I know what
I
to
don't
do.
know how Raymond's in.
No,
Is it
I
the
don't know.
same thing
That's
every
just
week?
common sense. It's the same. It's on my profile rather than on. Hang on, I know how to fix it. Well spotted, mate. Hang on. Go into not this one. If you hear any nonsense in the background, just ignore it.
But well, if
That one.
I don't know.
Right, hang on. I can post it from the Facebooks.
What is Lisa? Is she in on your profile?
Oh, hello, Lisa. How are you doing? How are you accessing this, Lisa? Probably through my Facebook profile, right enough. Right, here we go. Live. It's actually on YouTube. I think I put the link on there. Did I? Maybe I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I could put the YouTube link on, can't I? That'll do the
Put
job.
the YouTube link on. That's there.
I can do that.
That's there already.
Aye. Oh, what a bummer. What can I do? There's nothing I can do because I need to commit. If I come out, I'll end up. Hello, everybody. My profile. Thanks, Lisa. Raymond, how did you access this? Are you doing this via my Facebook group? Because folk are going to be well pissed off if they try to come in here.
Just add a link on the bottom, mate.
Oh, hang on.
Post.
Hang on, I think I can do it this way. Yes, I can do it this way. Hang on, here we go.
Or edit the post.
I've got it. Hang on. Right, there we go. Doink. I've got it. Well spotted, mate. I'll just put this. Am I getting abuse? I probably am getting abuse.
I don't know. I can't see. Anyway.
Tonight. Live now. There you go. Done. Okay, so hopefully folk will see that now. Anyway. Another lesson learned. Yeah, Raymond. But there are some folk that are going to come on tonight that have never been on before, so they might be well and truly confused. Anyway, nothing else I can do. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yes.
Look at his face. What have you been up to?
Right, no, I'm just nothing. Walking, keeping out the rain. Walking.
Cool. I did a long walk today. Quite up a hill. Bloody warm. I don't know what they killed down since. Oh, it was terrible.
Hills.
Yeah, it was further than I thought it was. It was only an hour, but I was knackered by the time I got to the top of the hill.
And then you had to come all the way back then again.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, good evening and welcome to Glasgow Apollo Live. I'm Scott MacArthur.
And to me, Andy Muir, how are you?
And tonight we
How-
were going
how
to.
are you-
We were.
how are
I'm
you
all right.
feeling?
I'm all right. I reckon I'm nearly recovered from Bonfest. I'll come back to Bonfest in a minute, but we're meant to be having an unholy combo tonight of PIL and Yes, but I just couldn't find the bloody files. I don't know what I've done. I think maybe what I've done is I've tidied my machine up when I was at Bonfest and it's not gone well. And I've forgotten where I put them. And I tried to search in them, couldn't find them. I don't know what I've done. So my apologies. So tonight, and I know some of you hate this and some of you love this, it's going to be dropping the needle tonight on various bits of music. And I've gone from the sublime to the ridiculous, mate. So we're going to get, the complaint is going to come roaring in from somebody. It will come in. It definitely will.
Right.
But so we've got a bit of the Style Council, which is always a divisive one. Last ever show at the Apollo. We've got a little bit of video which we'll play in the background of Johnny Mathis because some people were asking about that on the Facebook group the other day. So I thought I'll show a wee bit of that in the background while Andy and I are wittering. We've got some Hot Wind, some Kiss, who we've not played for ages. Always a good conversation around Kiss. And what's the other one? Did I say Hot Wind? I did say Hot Wind. There's something else as well, but I can't remember what it was. What was it? Let me just check. Alex Harvey Band. So there you go. That's a good mix. So we'll have a few bits and pieces tonight rather than just focusing on one band. Yeah. So listen to any music this week?
Been it's a bit miserable list.
The Eurovision Song Contest by any chance?
No, Australia didn't get through, so why would I listen?
Oh, I see. Have you heard the British entry?
I haven't had any entries because I don't live in Europe,
You're lucky.
but I do live in Australia, and they were in it. They
were in the rounds, yeah. But the oh god.
But the girl from Malta is Australian, I think.
Is she?
Malta.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, of course she is.
Greece,
That makes sense.
Malta, Cyprus, or Greece. Greece or
I don't know.
maybe it's Cyprus, Greece.
But there was one band in the first. I mean, I didn't watch it. I accidentally switched the channel over, and there was a rock band on. Girls, and they were actually quite good. They were quite good. But I just turned it off because I don't want to give it viewing figures.
Right,
but the BBC's gone Eurovision daft again. It's everywhere, man. You can't get away from it. And then I heard the British entry. God, it's awful. It's like really, really bad Pet Shop Boys, but not with any of the talent. You know what I mean? It's absolutely guff. With a terrible, just rubbish.
Well, guff with a capital G.
And it's like he does a porn dance routine. So he's trying to appeal to that.
Porn dance routine.
It's just pornography. You know, it's ridiculous. It makes Madonna look like a kindergarten coach. You know, it's just ridiculous. So the whole thing's just a stupid carry on. But it's so popular, though. I mean, it doesn't matter what I say, but it is so popular. God, I can't stand Eurovision. Yeah, you're quite right there, Lisa. But it's just crap. So I've been listening to Sleep Token. Did you see the Wembley show? Did you have a look at it? No. Vessel lost his voice after about 3 songs, right? And he was in tears because it's the biggest gig they've ever played in their life. You know, they sold it out in 5 minutes or something. And he was in tears, and basically the manager came on and said, "Look, we've got 2 options. We can finish the gig now, or we can keep going, and you lot can sing." So we've all heard that before at gigs, haven't we? But anyway, the audience sang about 6 songs, and then there was an intermission, and he came on, and his voice wasn't back, but it was back enough that he could still sing, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Hi, Nora. And so no, it was cool. Brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it, and it was lovely to see them. You know, a year and a half ago they were playing pubs, you know, now they're at Wembley, which is amazing. So I was listening to that, and I was listening to Tempest Movement, I've just got right back into because the main man's been talking about the temperance movement again, hasn't he?
Yeah,
So I've been listening to
yeah.
them, mate. Brilliant band. And
Brilliant
I,
band.
I haven't been listening to AC/DC because I've had my fill from Bonfest. It's just if I hear Squealer or Whole Lot of Rosie or Long Way to the Top again in the next year, it'll be too soon. You know, it's like, geez,
Did
oh,
anyone,
I
did
reckon.
anyone play Ride On?
They did in the pub, in one of the pubs, but not in the main tent. Not that I saw.
That's
But
a brilliant song.
such a good song, yeah. But they did it. They did it. It was good. It was a great. As I was saying to you before we started the show, it was a brilliant night, and there was a few Apollo t-shirts.
Excellent.
Can't
Did you
remember
say,
the guy. I did, and I went, oh, yeah, and I got pointed at.
hey, who
Um,
was that? Was that? There was someone in your picture. There was a lady with long hair and a guy
I
with a
sh-
shaved head and a beard. Who
yeah.
are they?
Um,
Are they
I
from
forgot
Kirkwood?
their names. Yeah,
No,
they're some of their lot, but I can't remember. Um, can't remember. I've listened to Skinner. Was that
skinned,
Skinned?
skinned.
No, what's
No,
that? Scott? Don't know that. Ride On, one of my favourite AC/DC songs. Raymond, it's a brilliant song.
it's a
Absolutely
brilliant
fantastic song.
song.
It's probably my favourite AC/DC song. And but
Today,
they had at this year's festival, it was probably better organised than it's ever been. The Saturday was the busiest I've ever seen it, and the procession was incredible through the town. And you were right, the Piper started well, but he didn't finish well. He was still off tune. Where we were standing, you couldn't hear him, you
when
see.
you when you said the Piper's in tune, I was like,
Well, he
I no,
was, he was for the first 2 or 3 minutes, and then it just went all horribly wrong. But I'd stopped recording my video at that point.
yeah.
Um,
I was like,
but it's
well, I
a
know.
great, brilliant, and as I said to you off air, Ty Keto were bloody brilliant. What a professional outfit they are. A really, really professional outfit, and hardly anybody went to see them, so it felt sorry for them. But they were top notch. Every one of them. Top, the drummer in particular, actually, he was a star.
Probably didn't care. Probably didn't care.
He
They
obviously
paid their
didn't,
money.
because they were brilliant. They were getting paid, weren't they? So they don't care. But
Yeah.
they
I
probably got a couple of hundred people or something.
Yeah, I did see a little bit where the guy, it was the start of the gig, I think, and the guy comes on, the singer, I think they do this, they play a little bit of the tune and the singer comes on.
Aye,
Classic Deep Purple intro.
yeah.
And then he starts headbanging, I'm going, mate, oh, you're going to hurt your neck, dude.
It didn't stop it all night. But and there was
But, you know, I'm not jealous that he's got long hair.
well, of course you're
Not at
not.
all.
But neither am I, mate. Neither am I. But it was like in the town hall there was various bands, and it was nearly all AC/DC. So you do get a bit overkill, you know, with it. But there was a good couple of blues bands, and there was, you know, a couple of AOR types, and there was a few cover acts. And as I said, there's a band called I think they were called Wolf or the Wolves, and I've never seen such a miserable band in all my life. I mean, they were like for the whole gig, and yet they were really quite good, but everybody was shouting, "Cheer up!" So it was hilarious.
Oh, that'll help.
And it didn't help at all. No, they weren't
No.
listening to us. Right. So anyway, that was it. It was quite good. It was quite good. But I think you know, that's enough AC/DC for a year. Might have them on here one night. Powers were great on Friday. Yeah, I actually missed them, Laura. I never saw them. I heard they were really good, but I missed them because we probably had a few too many pints, and we were in the Three Bellies pub, listening to a guy doing Bad Company and Free songs on his acoustic guitar. So I didn't want to leave, and then Brian started to sing, so I had to leave because I couldn't cope with Brian singing, so I had to leave. But no, I heard they were really good.
Did he
Really
come with you, or did you just leave him there?
No, he came with us, unfortunately, and he kept singing all the way down the road, and there was folk dying, you know, every 100 yards. But the band I liked the best, Laura, was Bon UK. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. They just were brilliant, and they didn't have the Angus thing going on, which actually I get really quite annoyed about it. You know, the guy in the school uniform. They didn't have a guy in the school uniform, just a guy, you know, playing the guitar. And I actually quite liked it because the singer was so good that they didn't need the Angus character to play 20-minute solos. So.
Yeah, well, I guess they maybe they don't. Maybe they do at other times.
Maybe.
Thought, well, this is Bonfest, it's not Angus Fest.
And then the Sunday night, I think it was the AC/DC Experience they were called. And they were a really tight band. They were good as well. I preferred Bon UK, but they were all good. The bands were all good. They were all good. Even the local acts that were playing in the back of a lorry, they were good as well. So it was magic. It really was good. Really was good. Anyway, so let's lower the tone, mate, and have some music.
Okay.
Right, this is a band that
Who we getting? Who's it?
it's going to be the Style Council.
Mhm.
So you can go get a cup of tea, folks. If you're not, I know a lot of folk are not Style Council fans, but there are.
Is it move on.
I'm
up?
going to play the
Move
first
on
track.
up.
No, I'm going to play the first track because there's a really nice wee intro on it. So I'm going to play that. I have no idea what track it is. It'll be down to you guys with your huge knowledge of music. Well, it is a Style Council, with your huge knowledge of whatever. And I like it because the atmosphere is brilliant. And the whole thing is actually worth listening to just for the memory of the old lady. So this is the Style Council, last ever show at the Glasgow Apollo. Enjoy. If I can switch it on. I can't switch it on. That's going to come eventually. It's trying. No, it's not going to work. Yeah, bugger. It's going to be one of those nights, mate. Hang on. I'll get it again. It's all right. It's the system telling me, don't play the Style Council. Here we go again. Right, oh, what this time? Yeah, it's working this time. I'm at the start. Right, get a move on. But I haven't dropped.
Last night, the world-famous Glasgow Apollo closed its doors after 12 years of live music. But not before the Style Council stunned a full house at the theatre's final show. And tonight, we present the highlights of that show. Live on stage at the Glasgow Apollo, the Style Council.
If you came here tonight for a good time, let me hear you say yeah! If you came here tonight to be entertained, let me hear you say yeah! If you want the Style Council on stage, let me hear you say oh yeah! I present for you Paul Weller, Pete Talbot, DCD, the Style Council!
Discontent, chase the rainbows and I win much more, but lose all that is mine. I could be alive, but I know I'm not. I content just with the riches that you bring. I might shoot to win and commit the sin, wanting more than I've already got. I could run away, hey, but I run and stay. No wonder your smile lighting up my day. One that makes me say, you're the best thing ever happened to me all my world. You're the best thing that ever happened. Still might be plus friends, but I don't go for that our crazy way. All that I could rule, I don't check my boots. That I need is to be able to live my way. So what I say, you're the best thing that ever happened. Never happened. You're the best for me. Gonna rock my dreams, but take a chance from me. I'm so happy. You're the best for me. We're gonna rock my dreams, but take this chance from me.
Well, that was the Style Council with their pop-tastic hit. You're the best thing that ever happened. It's all right.
That's not a bad song.
You quite like it, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You're the Best Thing is a song by English band The Style Council. Their 6th single to be released, composed by Paul Weller. Released in 19. So that was the current tune. Then they just released that.
Yeah, 84.
84, yeah. Of the band's debut album, Cafe Blue. It was renamed My Ever-Changing Moods in the United States to capitalise on the success of the first single. All right, okay, very good. There you go. In the UK and in Australia, the song was released as a double A-side with the Big Boss Groove. I don't know that tune. Do you know that tune, Big Boss Groove? I don't think I know that tune. Yeah, it's all right. Not really my thing. I was never that keen on. I quite liked the Jam. They're all right. I didn't like the later Jam. I liked the early Jam, and they're a bit more of a punk band. But Paul Weller's hugely popular. I mean, there's so many folk love him. So what do I know? What do I know? So right, I'm going to put on. This might blow some people's minds. This I've not seen this before. I'm going to turn the volume down because it's really awful. This is Johnny Mathis at the Apollo. Somebody actually asked me to play this. Yeah. Yeah. And wait a minute. We'll wait a minute to see. You can actually see the Apollo really well in this. It's probably the best film from the Apollo, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think it probably is. Right, show the Apollo.
We should just listen to them. Oh, sweet.
Royal Scott Hartman.
You're a fool if you think you're helpless. You control what you do with your life.
How small the stage was.
Life is a song worth singing. Why don't you sing it? Life is a song worth singing. Why don't you sing it? You don't like the way you're living. It's too bad. You can't change your life 'cause it's out of your hands. So sad. So you sit on your pants and holler, 'cause the world ain't been treating you right. Don't you know you contain the power? You control destiny with your
Some voice.
I'd like to be a great big movie star, overnight sensation, drive a big expensive car. I would buy you everything your little heart desired. These things I do 'cause I'm stoned in love with you. If I were a businessman, I'd sit behind a desk. I'd be so successful, I would scale Wall Street to death. I would hold a meeting for the press to let them know I did it all 'cause I'm stone in love with you. I am just a man, an average man, doing everything the best I can. But if I could, I'd give the world to you. I'd like to someday be the owner of the first house on the moon. There would be no neighbors and no population boom. You might say that all I do is dream my life away. I guess it's true, 'cause I'm stone in love with you. I guess it's true, 'cause I'm stone in love with you. I guess it's true, 'cause I'm stone in love with you.
Johnny Mathis at the Glasgow Apollo. There you are, guys. It always amazes me how small the stage looks in these videos, mate.
Well, that there, they've put all the band on the stage, and then they've built an extra stage.
Yes. You can see it was
At the front,
something at the
yeah.
front, yeah. But what a singer he was, though, eh?
Still, mate,
He's still alive. He's alive, isn't he? He is alive, yeah. What a singer. But quite a contrast from Stell Council. But so you've never seen that before, and you want to know what the Apollo looked like.
When was that?
78, I think. I might be wrong, actually. Hang on. See if I can just check that. I don't know if I can, actually. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. It's on the www.glasgowapollo.com. No, it's not. It's on youtube.com/GlasgowApollo. Let me have a look.
Is it 80 or 83?
It could have been. Let's see if I can find it. There we go.
I was thinking when he was playing, I was thinking, what possessed the BBC to
I know.
film that in Glasgow?
It's 74.
74. Wow.
74, yeah. And it's
16th of October.
Yeah, it's quite weird because you could see just how good the quality was there. I think there was 3 cameras, and when you watch the whole of it, you get a proper view of the whole place. In fact, there must have been 4 cameras. And it's such a shame they just didn't do more gigs there, because it was such a high quality. I mean, you hear the quality of the band and his voice on that, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's a good example of what the Apollo was like and how many different types of bands played there and how many different types of music. Now we're going to play some more music before we have a chat about the socials, Andy. We were at this gig, and it's probably
gonna have a look at.
What are you looking at, Johnny Mathis?
Who played?
What, round about him?
Round about him.
Yeah.
Like the day before, it was Mud.
Was it? Excellent. I've not. Is it a Mud recording?
2 days. 2 days before. I think they have a Mud recording. I'm not sure.
I think there is a Mud
2 days
recording.
before that, Sensational Acts Harvey Band. And then 4 days after Johnny Mathis, Uriah Heep, supported by Peter Frampton.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah.
And then just after that, 3 days after that, Roxy Music.
Brilliant. Brilliant mix of music. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so many nights a week. I mean, none of the venues do that now. Not even the Barrowlands is like that now, is it?
That was two performances that day.
Was it really? They did the matinee today. Right. So this gig, very different. This is Kiss. And again,
I wasn't at this.
Were you not at this? I was at this. Were you not at this? Where were you? Did you make your excuses?
Go to see Kiss.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I
wasn't fooled. I'm not fooled by
the makeup and the pizzazz. They weren't wearing the makeup at this point, were they? And I remember this gig really vividly because I don't like Kiss. You know, I don't like pretty much anything about them. Right. And however, it was a brilliant night out, and the recording is what Tom Russell would say. It is raw, and you know, I think they've maybe played the guitar once or twice before, but maybe just twice. But so this is Kiss, and I know there's folk love Kiss. Sorry if you're into Kiss, but this is a band that sold what 50 million albums or something. Could even be more than that.
A lot.
I mean,
A lot.
yeah, a lot of albums. Yeah, this is Kiss. I'll just play it from the start, and then later on I would play another one, dropping the needle. Yes, 1984 Glasgow Apollo. I actually enjoyed that. Jesus, what's wrong with me tonight? I enjoyed Johnny Mathis and I enjoyed Kiss. Kiss are brilliant live. Can't be doing with the records. Raymond's just saying they sold 75 million albums. There you go, even more than I thought it was. I knew it was a lot, but that's amazing. And Andrew's saying saw them in Birmingham last year, an amazing show, fair play. Yep, I mean they're brilliant at miming. You know, They do everything they can. But I'm only joking. Well, they do mime. But these gigs at the Apollo were raw as fuck. They were the miming at those gigs. And it was terrific. So fair play to them, absolutely.
Oh, Heaven's on Fire. Heaven's on fire.
Lisa's saying I like a bit of a kiss now and then. Yep.
Bloody didn't.
Now and then's enough. Shall saying they definitely know. Oh, right enough. Yes. That's quite a good tune as well. They definitely know how to put a show on. We saw them last year, maybe, show in Glasgow. It was amazing. I think I saw your pictures at the time, Cheryl. It did look pretty good, actually. And it's been remiss of me. I haven't read the comments, mate. I need to go back and say hello to everybody. That's terrible. Joe was saying about Johnny Mathis. Damn, that voice comes so easy to him. Absolutely. Raymond said the same thing. Effortless. Big Boss Groove sounds like a Stormy Daniels movie. That's from Raymond.
One of the best movies.
Yes, ever made. Yes. It didn't happen, but it was one of the best. Honest to God.
One of the greatest movies.
Is he in jail yet? I don't think he is he? He's still.
Yeah, I don't know how he's still in jail.
Yeah, unbelievable. Just say hello to Tracy and Colin. I think Tracy's watching. Hi, Tracy. How you doing? Get him watching as well. From Bonefest. But yeah, I enjoy it. Kiss. I've spoken about this before, but I remember them on that late night show with Jonathan King, the American one. What's it called again? I've forgotten again. I can't. My brain.
You forget this every time.
Every time I mention it, I forget it.
Is it something USA?
It is.
Entertainment USA?
Entertainment USA. And I remember
right?
seeing them on it. It is right. I'm sure I think it's right. I'm not sure about anything anymore. But I remember seeing them on there, mate. Did you watch that as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing them on it, and I thought, what the heck's going on here? You know, I'd never seen anything like it. This massive band playing the massive stadiums and all the nonsense, the fire but it was the same at the Apollo. I mean, it's amazing we got to see them on a wee stage like the Apollo compared to some of those horrendous stadiums they used to play. Say again?
It's amazing they got in there.
Well, yes.
I
mean, the first time they played, I think it was the 83, wasn't it? And they had the tank. You know, the drum riser was a tank. And it came right out into the crowd, I remember. I don't know, my memory's definitely faded, but I think it came out.
It wouldn't come out into the...
No, the turret did. Not the drum riser, the turret, you know, the big sticky out bit. And Andrew's saying the Mathis face is just top class. It is absolutely brilliant. The whole gig is excellent. And the quality of and it's great because you can, if I had proper time to prepare it, I would have shown you some of the crowd pictures, because you get everybody in their best togs going to see Johnny Mathis. You know, they all had their dresses on and their ties on and stuff, their suits. So it's really, really good, Andrew. It's well worth watching. I might put a wee bit on again later. But so do you fancy having a chat about the socials, dude?
Sure.
Right, well, we'll do that. Right, I'll see if I can find it. That's right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, so it's been a new song.
Oh, I didn't, did I? Oh, I'm really not informed tonight. Been distracted. I'm telling you. Right, there was actually you haven't had a chance to look at how many posts there was. It doesn't seem it's not been as busy this week. A lot of people joining still, because we're at 17.6 thousand members now, which is just ridiculous.
Wow.
But there was a few a band that comes up every few months. There's like a campaign to get Slade played. So I think next week we might have some Slade. Because they made a huge impression on the Apollo. But there was one, Boots, I don't know if Boots is in tonight, he's probably on holiday. But he was talking about, I quite liked it, it was a piece about Maggie Bell and pretty Things. And the place was empty, you know, and it's like, God, you know, she was an amazing, well, she's still an amazing singer. And it's such a shame that she never, it was a bit like that mysterious Alex Harvey stuff when I don't know if it was mysterious, but how his crowds dwindled as well, you know. So our own Scottish artists with weren't they filling the Apollo, which is a real shame. I'd love to see Maggie Bell. I wish that would turn up, mate. I'd love to hear that.
Mate, when you if you listen to some live albums that she did,
Yeah. Stone the Crows
is
stuff.
it London? From London?
Yeah.
I think.
Unbelievable.
Well, she's got her own album from somewhere,
Ah,
like her songs. But there's the Stone the Crow stuff is
unbelievable.
fantastic. It is
And,
fantastic.
and another band that Boots was going on about again was Bebop Deluxe, but I officially like them now, so we'll play them again. Actually was in fact the gig was excellent. It was a really good recording and well worth listening to. This was one I didn't know about. Do you know about this? Temple of Peace. Did you see that? What's that? Remind me.
I can't remember because
I just can't remember this.
Morning here.
Aye.
Temple
Does
of
anyone know
Peace.
what that was? I'll show you guys. Hi Dave. Let me just show you this because I've probably heard about it before and I've just forgotten about it. But let me show you this. This might not display too well actually. We'll see if it does. Oh, it does. There you go. Temple of Peace, Cleans Playhouse, Tom Paxton, 10 Years After, Family, Chicken Shack, yeah, Black Sabbath. Okay, Temple of Peace, what is that? Who were they? I'm going to look it up. But
maybe it was a sort of package for the
maybe
week.
it could have been.
I liked one of the posts on that post there. Someone said, "I know Status Quo also played and recorded a live album there." But that was about 1975.
I love those posts. I love those posts. They're my favourite.
I love them. Yeah.
Did you know that AC/DC recorded an album in 1978 at the Glasgow Apollo?
No. Did they?
Well, if people don't know it, they don't know it. So it's fair enough.
I thought it was nice. It was good. It's just like
it's lovely.
As an aside.
And then this post, I nearly banned this post. Hang on. Let me show you this one. If you saw this one. But this caused all sorts of quite heavy people getting involved in it. This is one of these really classic lazy posts.
Oh, is it?
You know
top
what it is?
10 bands or something?
This, right?
Top 10 members. I nearly banned that as well.
And it's
it was too far. It was too far gone before I got there.
Yeah, well, nearly all American crap anyway. But it was like but so many people had contributed. I didn't want to delete it because I didn't feel fair.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's I only got it in the morning and I went,
yes.
Whoa, I would have banned that right away if I'd seen it.
Well, I honestly, I hovered, mate. I hovered, and then I thought, no, it's not fair. People have contributed, so it's just not fair.
Put it back up anyway, so I can.
Oh, sorry.
You've seen all of them. You've probably seen all of them.
I've seen a lot of them. Yeah.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I haven't seen Led Zeppelin. Yeah, and I didn't see Styx. I'd like to have seen Styx, but I've not seen Styx. I've seen Scorpion, seen Real Speedwagon, seen Guns N' Roses, seen Steve Miller. Haven't seen Journey, seen Aerosmith, seen Skinner, seen Fleetwood Mac, seen Rat, seen Tom Petty, seen Elton John, seen Pink Floyd, seen boring. But it's oh, it's great. I mean, these things is great because the one thing it does do is everybody involved in the
Can't hear you, mate.
Well, I think it was
anyone else hear him?
Sorry?
Oh, I couldn't hear you there.
Did you not? Oh, that's a blessing. That's probably the fairies. I've seen Styx. They were okay. Oh, that's not a huge endorsement, Brian. Right, okay. The Rick Beato talks about them quite a lot, and I wish I'd seen them. I don't want to see them now. I mean, I don't know if they're still going, but they're probably all about 90. So I'm not going to see bands that age anymore. But anyway, so that was good, and I don't think there was much else that.
Mate, I watched a bit of the first night of Rolling Stones tour in Houston.
Oh, aye.
First song, I'm like, how old is Mick Jagger?
Oh, they're ridiculous. The Stones are ridiculous. They're not normal.
And he was singing really well, and I thought, oh,
Yeah.
it's the first night, so I'll give him that. Also, he is 81 next month.
81, unbelievable. Yeah, he's just
Or this
brilliant.
month. Next month.
Yeah.
He's 81 next month. Or July. Something like July, maybe.
I just couldn't get my head.
July,
When you hear how good they still are, you know, and
Yeah.
they've probably got other people backing vocals and all the rest of it, but my God,
yeah.
they are brilliant.
I seen Styx as part of a 3-band night with Journey and Foreigner. That would have been a good gig.
That'd have been a good night. This gig came up again, and I'm just going to say it. Could somebody please get a recording of this? Please? It's like, it must have been recorded. It must have been. And we don't have one. And it's one of these gigs that...
enough room in the Apollo. So it would have been too cramped.
It's the ones that just do my head in. This is one of them that I don't understand how there isn't a recording of it. I'd love a recording of it.
Yeah.
The other thing, now
I would do a T-shirt for that, but it would get taken down straight away.
He's quite tight on that, isn't he?
Well, he isn't. His family is.
His family, yeah. I didn't like the film. I thought the film was crap, actually.
Never watched it.
I wouldn't watch it. It's even worse than the Queen one. No, it's like based on a true story. Aye, his name is a bit right, but no, it wasn't good. The other thing I forgot to say, mate, Steve Albini died this week.
I did, yes.
And that a real shame, because I mean he was just on front cover of one of the magazines last week, and he died the next day. You know, and he's got by, you know, Page and Plant, PJ Harvey, the Breeders, the Pixies, Nirvana, and he's one of these guys that's been always around music, and a very important. He was a guitarist as well, but he's a really important engineer, and he created a lot of the sort of post-hardcore stuff and the noisier stuff. So he was quite a character, but he was a Ramones fan, and he was it's just a shame. So sorry you've gone, Steve. Hi Trace, I thought you were there. I thought I saw you liking something somewhere. Yeah, can you imagine that? Actually, £4.75 was probably quite expensive, was it not?
To what? See who?
Marley.
Yeah, that probably was expensive.
It was probably quite expensive, but anyway, it'd have been nice to have been there. Brian's saying, I've seen the Stones back in the day. I wouldn't go to see them now, though. They're still okay, Brian. They're one of the better old farts. I think a lot of us were at the Hampden gig with when Gun supported them. When was that? What year was that? 89?
I don't know, but I've seen some pictures of it. It looks like,
yeah,
compared to today's concert experience, it looks a little bit ramshackle.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
well, that's Hampden, though, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, it's scaffolding up, and yeah, it looks a bit rough.
Hellish place.
Yeah.
Hasn't improved. Right, I'm just queuing something up here. Right, we're going to play some more music. Now, unfortunately, I can't control this particularly well, but I don't really care what track comes on because it's the Sensational Alex Harvey Band. What year was it, Raymond? Can you remember? It was a good gig. I remember it. It was a good, fun gig. I was there with two lasses for Edinburgh, and we got bloody stoned. One of them's called Caroline, and Caroline drove back along the motorway, stoned out her face. It was like in this wee tiny car. And my pal and I, Tom and I, were in the back seat, and it was like, what are we doing here? It was weaving all over the road. She's now in nature conservation, lives in Australia, I think, mate. I remember when well, anyway, I'll put it on. I can't remember yesterday. Yeah. I know what you're saying, Raymond. I know what you're saying. Right. I'm going to drop the needle on this. Alex Harvey Band, live at the Glasgow Apollo. Alex Harvey Band, 1975. My goodness. That was brilliant. Chaos. The amount of feedback and stuff that Zal had in his guitar there.
Good band.
Fucking brilliant. Excuse me swearing. Absolutely fantastic. And it's a band I wish I'd seen. Again, there's not many of them now, but I wish I'd seen Alex Harvey Band. I really do. But too early for us, mate.
Too early.
Yeah.
We've got children.
Yeah, what was it? I was in the 8 or 9 or something at that point. It's just now I'm going to put something else on here. Hang on. Now this is a risk
All right.
because it's hot wind.
Well, it could be every 20 minutes.
We could be on, and I don't think I'll play a whole track because it could be literally 20 minutes. Have we ever played Hot Wind before?
Oh, about that. Where's your spreadsheet with all the?
Oh mate, come on! This is 135 shows we've done.
Yeah.
I do have every show, and I do have every one of the music. I know the music we played in every show, but I haven't got it in a spreadsheet. That was a really good sounding gig. Yeah, Dave, it was, and the whole gig's good, and it's on our YouTube channel. Just go into the YouTube channel, you can hear the whole gig. It's fantastic. And it was one of these shows that we didn't have for years, and it just suddenly turned up. It was fantastic when it arrived. It was brilliant when it arrived.
Yeah.
And just a quick nod to the guys over at Rescued Recordings, because if it wasn't for their efforts, we just wouldn't be able to bring all this music to you. I think this week they brought the PIL and the Yes, which is what I was planning on playing, but I lost it. It'll make a comeback. Hot One with Lemmy. I'm not sure if Lemmy. I think it probably was with Lemmy at this point. What are you saying?
Yeah. I was going to say, I think Jack's got another Wings one, but it's not very.
Apparently, it's not
the
very
quality
good.
wasn't as good as he was expecting.
Yeah. Have we played Wing? We did play that single, didn't we? We played the Wings single, the American B-side song, didn't we? We've played that before, but I don't think we've played anything from
Coming up.
I don't think so. Yeah, coming up, yeah. But I don't think we played anything apart from that. And of course, I would have played Bucks Fizz tonight in honour of the Eurovision Song Contest. But Bucks Fizz are horrendous because not only are they actually sound all right on that recording, but they kicked us off last time. They're really vicious with their copyright stuff. So you can play Paul McCartney, but you can't play Bucks Fizz. So anyway, this is a wee bit of Hot Wind. Now this might be terrible, and not I mean, I like Hot Wind, but the recording could be terrible. So forgive me if it's not great. I listened to the first track and it was okay, but this. I'm dropping the needle, folks. So let's hear what this is like. Quite scary, this. just imagine all the strobes and the kaleidoscope in the background. Mandelbrot. Off. Sorry.
Yeah, that was
cosmic. That was typical Hot Wind, I guess. But
that was a acquired taste.
I think it muddy, isn't it? I mean, the sound was muddy, so you couldn't really make out. I couldn't hear the different. I could just about hear the drums, but it wasn't not very good recording. So sorry. So to end with tonight, I think, mate. Oh, thank you for everybody who's given us some cash for the to pay for our software. Thank you very much. Absolutely fantastic. Nearly £1,000. There's been 40 odd people, nearly 50 people now have given cash to us. If you can spare a few bob, please drop it over. It means the world. And remember, we're getting together on the 15th of June in Glasgow. I'll plan it. I'll make sure everybody knows where to meet and stuff. We're still trying to get a venue just so we can focus on the venue. We've not quite got there yet, but we're working on it. And there's about 3 or 4 of us now working on it. Been let down 3 times now, but we're still trying. So hopefully we'll get together. But by all means, it's definitely happening. So if you don't live in Glasgow and you want to come in, it will be there. There'll be a load of us there already. But the more the merrier. It was great last time, and we'll leave a proper one to later on in the year, probably at Christmas, where we'll probably have some guests and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I've not been in Glasgow for ages, since the Ozzy Osbourne gig was cancelled the first time. That's the last time I was out in Glasgow, so I'm really looking forward to it. Replying to Andy Muir, I thought it was Kiss. Slowed down. Yeah, you think you were quite right there, mate. So going to end, we'll come back and have a wee chat after this, but this is a band, I wish this was better recording, but this is Dire Straits, who I love. Dire Straits. I wasn't keen on the late stuff, but I loved the early stuff up to Love Over Gold, and then I didn't like the sort of the really popular stuff, but I liked the up Love Over Gold. And Sultans of Swing. What else would I play? So we played this once before on show 72, so it's over nearly 70 shows, 70 weeks since we played this, so I hope it's not too repetitive for some of the pedants out there who seem to know. 1982. This is last 3 years of the Apollo. Right.
Put it down.
the bully right in the corner. Fucking pissing your back, even your best king's full. Don't give a damn about any tongue between your back. They didn't know what they call their rock and roll. Do put the something. Oh yeah, the something's the same Creole. Just to step right up to the microphone. Says the fastest as the time bell rings. Tonight, like a new hour time to go. Makes it fast to one more thing. We are the something. We are the something.
Brilliant. Oh, I would love to have been at that gig, mate.
That would have been good.
Yeah, fantastic. Just love the guy's guitar playing. It's magic. And I love his voice. I love the whole lot of them. The band are brilliant. And there was a chat 2 weeks ago about this, how Knopfler and Brian Johnson are doing a thing on Sky Arts. Have you watched it yet?
No.
You managed to get it? Well, there's 6 1-hour episodes, and it's just chatting. But Tom Jones, Sam Fender, Cyndi Lauper, Nile Rodgers, Carlos Santana, and I can never say her name, Emmylou Harris are the guests. And really good. Really, really good. And they've got a real natural banter, these two, for each other. So, oh God,
Right.
James McAvity, good evening. Just about to finish, James. Where have you been? You've never been out enjoying yourself, have you? There was a bit of banter between Dave and Lisa there about dancing and singing the guitar parts. Yeah, I get that. Have you ever seen any of the shows from Rio? The audience doing that to every track.
I fell asleep last week to Dire Straits.
Did
Dire
you?
Straits video, yeah.
Ah,
It
fantastic.
was. I meant to. I put it on to fall asleep
to help you get to sleep. Yeah, yeah.
But it was good. I was enjoying it when I was going.
Yeah, that's magical.
Yeah.
See, Telegraph Road. Oh, jeez, I love it. I think it's just a brilliant. And I know
Have
folks
you listened to the Rock on Tour with him? Get it, listen to me.
I don't think I have, mate. No, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I'm fading. I'm living. I'm not being as good as I should be. Ringo Starr is very good at drums. What? Oh, it's James. Any more random comments, James? I'm sure there's a link. I'm sure there's a link to something, but I didn't ken what you're talking about, James. Anyway, if you want more of this nonsense, after the show we have a Zoom call, and I know there's a few new people in tonight. So if you fancy it, it's mad. www.glasgowapollo.com/Zoom. Pardon?
I'll put the link.
Andy's always better than I am at these things.
I'll put the link in the description.
Thank you, mate. But we'll talk more nonsense and examine our navels about music for the next couple of hours. Working tomorrow mornings, off to bed soon. Catch up next week. Thanks, Raymond. Lovely to see you, mate. And it was lovely to see your photographs from your holiday. It was amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Andy. There you go. So we'll be back next week. Hang on. I'll just double check something. Yeah. We'll be back next week. Now I'm thinking next week I've got an inkling. If I find the PIL thing, we'll play that. Might not play Yes. I've listened to the Yes recording, and the recording isn't great. And when you're listening to a band with that amount of virtuosity, you really need to be able to hear the instruments. It's a bit like that muddy Hot Wind recording. It's not brilliant. So, have you any ideas? Have you made any ideas? What would you like us to play?
Let's have a listen to see how the Scorpions one is.
Scorpions? I do like the Scorpions. Really funny. But that was a great gig. And I quite fancied doing a bit of Huey Lewis or Muddy. That Huey Lewis one's brilliant. And the Muddy Waters gig, I mean, it's an absolutely perfect recording when he supported Eric Clapton. I've not listened to that for over a year, and I've not played much of it. And then the other band, I really owe. We owe them. It was my fault. That's why I said me. Simple Minds. I mean, I chose probably the worst track Simple Minds have ever written. Remember that night? Oh, it was terrible.
This week I watched a full concert of Simple Minds.
Did you?
From the Sydney Opera House.
Oh, brilliant! Was it good?
I was like, whoa, that is good.
Oh,
I knew
good.
almost every song.
Oh yeah, they're brilliant. Yeah. Great band.
Yeah,
and I think they've got better. A bit like them, and I always think them and Depeche Mode have both got better as they've got older. Because I really like Depeche Mode.
You've changed, but you've changed.
Maybe I've changed. It's maybe me. Yeah, it's maybe me. I might be liking Glenn Hughes next. You never know. Maybe. Maybe not.
Easy. Listen to Black Country Communion, you'll be fine.
I like them. I like them. I don't mind them. I like them. I'm just not that. I didn't like him because you're the one in the background all the time. But I get, yeah, I know he's a good singer. Just I like slagging him off. Anyway, well, that was a bit chaotic. Did you enjoy that, mate? Over an hour again.
Enjoy? Yeah, it was fine. It was good.
Oh, at least I get a grip.
No.
That is never going to happen. I don't even want to say their name. Never mind, listen to them. My son and I are going to Glastonbury, and we've already planned where we're going to be when that bunch are on the stage. And it's about 20 feet under the ground in a cave in what's called the Irish Bar. That's where we're going to be, so we can't hear them. Seeing Glenn Hughes with Joe Bonamassa, what a singer he is. I love his voice, and he's actually a rather good guitarist as well, but he's got a great voice. Love him. Glenn Hughes and Joe Bonamassa. What was that like, Brian?
That's Black Country Communion.
I know, but who does the singing?
Both of them.
It's just they both do singing, don't they? I don't mind them. Yeah, I like Joe Bonamassa. I love him. I think he's brilliant. But I'm not sure about Glenn Hughes and he's yodeling. But anyway, I heard the new
Glenn's obviously got taste.
Yeah. I didn't mind the early music, but they sold out to Lucifer. No, they didn't. They sold out to Beige. They're like, God, what are the equivalent of? I can't think of something that wouldn't be fair on something. I would probably have said they're equivalent to Marks and Spencer's, but no, they're not, because Marks and Spencer's is terrific these days. Brilliant, both do the singing. Yeah, maybe I should listen more, Brian. Maybe I need to switch my pishometer off and go and get a go. Andy went to see him and raved about it for weeks. Maybe I should go and see him.
He's playing again. He's doing another gig in October here.
Does he play on one of the ferries, mate? Or where does he play when he's in Sydney?
In a venue, a real venue. But he did. When I saw him last time, he did it at the State Theatre, which was
right.
It's a beautiful little theatre.
Nice.
But now he's doing it at a different. It's like I saw Thunder there, venue sort of.
Oh right, okay, cool.
Could call the factory or something, but it's not the State Theatre. But it's just the same. He's going to do Deep Purple again, so I'm not sure if I'll go because I've already seen it.
Well,
it'll be great because he's a good singer, but I'm not.
It's all getting a bit expensive at the moment. I'm going to see Tool soon. Looking forward to that. That's the end of the month. Didn't see Tool for 20 years, and I've seen them twice in 3 years, which is quite cool. Not quite sure why they're touring again. It's quite odd because they haven't got a new album out. Anyway. James is saying they do a good concert, but their stuff post 2008 is pish. It's all pish. There's one song I can tolerate. I can't remember what it's called, and don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want it in my head. But no.
I was at the dentist this week, and she said, "Do you want to listen to anything?" And I said, "Sure." She goes, "You could listen to your headphones or listen to something." I said, "Why you choose?" Guess what?
Silly boy. Was it them? Was
Guess
it?
what it was? It was
me.
Piano versions of.
Oh Jesus!
And the first song that came on, was Yellow with the piano.
God.
And I was laughing whilst having my fillings out.
Oh.
I was like, oh man. It's funny.
Thing is, they get thousands and thousands of people going to see them, and it's like. They're all demented because they're not doing this, you know.
People like them.
Oh,
they're just, people like them. I'm going to try and go and see the Lemon Twigs, James. You know you want to.
I'm going to try and see the Lemon Twigs.
Go and see them, James.
Go and see them. They're much better than going to see the farts. 3 turds lying in the street, which is the French one. What's that? The D'Artagnan, Coldplay are the other end of the colour spectrum. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't get that, but I guess I'm getting ready. Have you been on the gin already, Raymond?
No,
anyway,
you've read it wrong. 3 turds are lying in the street. which is the French one.
Right.
The D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan.
No, I don't get it.
D'Artagnan. Three
I know who
Musketeers.
D'Artagnan
What are
is.
you
I'm just
talking about?
rubbish at jokes.
Well, he's also not doing well with the constipation, the punctuation. But yeah, good effort.
Good
Raymond.
effort, Raymond. Over my head, mate. I'm just rubbish at that sort of thing. I don't get it. Don't like
It went
comedies.
down the toilet.
That sounds about right for that lot. Anyway.
Right.
Anyway, thanks again for your support. It's been fantastic this week again. Looking forward to next week being a bit more organised. I'm sure you are as well. It was good to see everybody at Bonfest. I don't know how I managed to get out of there alive. I didn't drink very much. I was a good boy. As I said earlier, I could have eaten more, but I didn't drink that much. But it was brilliant. So I've seen Raymond O'Sullivan, otherwise known as Gilbert Sullivan. Gilbert Sullivan used to be a bit of a big deal, didn't he? Does anyone have a guilty pleasure for Pilot? No.
Just you, James.
Just you, James. Pilot. There is a Pilot recording, you know. I'm not going to play it, James, but I might send you a copy, mate. That's Pilot. Well, I found Pilot today in my inbox because PIL. Yeah, I was Googling, looking for Pilot everywhere. For PIL everywhere and could not find it. So sorry if you're tuned in to listen to PIL. And yes,
yeah, I even sent it to you.
I know you did, mate. I know you did. I couldn't. It was like one of these things where I've probably got about 20 copies now on my laptop. I just could not find it, and it's really bad. Anyway, join us www.glasgowapollo.com/Zoom. Andy's put the link in the chat. This has been an hour and a half of nonsense with the Glasgow Apollo Live from me, Scott.
Me, Andy.
We'll see you next week. Thanks. You're very kind for staying to the end of this nonsense sometimes. Good night. See you over on Zoom.